Come with me to the depths of hell for part 66 of Tales of Symphonia.
We're back in the Temple of Darkness. We're cutting back to the basement. The Temple of Darkness. No shadow blobs required.
Thank God.
Huh.
No Inky, Pinky, or Clyde either.
Abyssion?
Abyssion.
Abyssion.
You asshole.
Oh, we now have all the devil's arms to give him. Rain, let go.
Research! Huh? The Necronomicon?
Oh, when was that a thing?
He just willed it into existence. And now Abyssion, with the power of darkness. What happened? We were duped, you dickwad. We've just revived Nebulum. Yikes.
Well, Necronomicon will do that.
That always does. What do you think's actually in that tome? And now he just
Bruce
decides
Campbell?
to go Super Saiyan.
Bruce Campbell? Yeah, you think go Super Saiyan.
Anyway, there's a simple way to cheese him, which I don't have available to me. Now, in the HD remake, this battle gets way harder for a completely different reason. I can't use an all-divide to reduce his damage output.
Damn.
So now I gotta fucking kick his ass the hard way.
Was that an exploit in the GameCube version?
It wasn't an exploit, that's what it was, something that you had to do. But whatchamacallit, in the HD version it doesn't work on him at all, and compared to the GameCube version where it just didn't work on him in Mania difficulty.
Ah.
He has a lot of attacks based off of all the characters. Swallow Dance from Regal's weapon, Swallow's Dance from Regal's weapon, the magic from Genus, and here comes an explosion, thank you, Guardian. Ring Cyclone from the Colette's weapon. The only thing he doesn't have available to him is white magic, thank God.
Oh yeah, imagine if he could heal himself, shit.
And he misses badly with explosion.
So this guy is pretty much like an amalgamation of every character.
Yeah, he's also the game's super boss.
Yeah.
He has Raging Beast from Lloyd's twin sword weapons. Ow!
I understand looks can be deceiving, but I'm always the fan of the super boss that looks like a super boss. You get what I mean?
In other words, if he's gonna be a monster that could be threatening to blow up the entire world, let him be the one to do it.
Yeah. You know, a guy going Super Saiyan not that very imposing. Sure, his damage output and his attacks and strategies say differently, but you know, appearance-wise, I'm kind of underwhelmed.
Johnny, he's not somebody that you're gonna be able to stop with the local authorities, which is kind of the big thing for me here.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't ever judge solely by his appearances. Like I judge by ability, and if he has the power to do that, so be it. Remember, you're fighting him in a small form like this.
Yeah.
But he's got the power of Nebulum inside him, so that's where I think he's a bigger threat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, his strategies and damage output tells me a different story, but appearance-wise, I'm a bit underwhelmed. Like, you bring up the authority example earlier, you know, you could strap a pair of handcuffs to this guy. You can't strap a pair of handcuffs to someone like Penance, or so like that. That's very humorous if you try.
You can strike a pair of handcuffs on him, he'll break right the fuck out.
Yeah.
Explosion's easy enough to run around and evade. Too bad for me, I'm always in a combo right when he gets it off. He also has ridiculously short casting times. My golden rule of thumb here, really, I have no strategy for this guy. Keep him away from rain. And he also has the super lightning blade from the longsword. He doesn't use the dagger, I think, much either.
He's fast, though.
Yeah, like I said, he's really quick with the damage. He's really hard hitting, and he comes out with the damage quickly. So basically, all you're seeing here is me going through all of my goddamn healing items just so I can actually kick his ass right when I get him unlocked.
He's talking to you.
I know. I think this is either he has said this before in the GameCube version where I could keep an ear out for him. If he sounded like this all throughout those text boxes, I would have been absolutely pissed at Lloyd for doing this for him.
Didn't the deep voice clue you in, you dumbass?
And Rain, you champ!
Ignore the third-degree birds.
He's going to overlimit a lot in this battle. He also has a Mystic Art known as Indignant Judgment. which is basically him pummeling you with a concentrated judgment beam, and then ending it with the indignation spell. Powerfully painful. Oh shit, the gel was too late.
Nighty night.
Huh?
Maybe I can roll off to the floor.
I'm not even in the mood.
Acquire lemon jump.
I go through everything I have here. Those are because I have no strategy for this guy. There's a trick you can use to exploit him, though, in any version. It involves Colette and Pow Hammer. Every once in a blue, when Colette uses Pow Hammer, she'll occasionally throw out a green hammer. If the green hammer hits him, he becomes poisoned, and he loses health at a very fast pace.
So poison in this game is percentage based.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah.
At least to Abyssion it is.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I can't easily inflict that, and I'm not going to chance it here. Yeah. So, what you're seeing here is just basically heal, 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 strike, 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 and hope like hell you can stun lock him for a bit. Unfortunately, you only have a set amount of life bottles to work with here before you have to start using the, Guardian, girls, Guardian!
God damn.
Ow!
And that was just from being on the outside of the attack. Imagine if you got
here
the full
comes
force
indignation.
of that.
Thankfully, I managed to get him to bait that out, so
Yeah.
I got lucky with that. Tiger Blade's a great art to have to keep him distracted, although it's going to come at a cost of, getting him oversold quicker, because remember, as I said earlier, over limit depends upon how many times you hit him as opposed to what you hit him with. And Ring gets blown up again. 54,000 left to go.
54,000.
Prism Sword. We've seen that once with Pronema. I have it on Genus now. Actually, no. You know what? I'm actually lying here. I think I get the Prism Sword arc for Genus long after I need it, which really kicks me into the nuts.
So this is it. Like, this guy is the sweetness.
Well, in the original GameCube game, yes, he was. In the HD remake, he's one of them.
Okay. That's a good thing we're playing the HD remaster.
Yeah. But he is without a doubt the hardest in the game, and I ran right into a ground dasher.
Ouch.
Ow! We got blown up again. I'm gonna fuck you up. He sounds like he's B-fat. You know B-fat, when a guy gets so fat, it sounds like his flab is adjusting into his voice box.
It's choking his lungs.
Yeah. Oh shit! Right into a ground dasher. I hate when that happens. I get caught in the middle of an art and I can't cancel it quick enough. Ow.
My miso stew is ruined.
Fuck!
You shook it too hard.
Oh damn.
Thunder arrow.
Yeah, that's like one of the stronger S-rank techs of the lightning magic that I don't get because fucking Indignation is awesome. And Persei just says, "Fuck it, may I have another, sir?" You can tell where he's aiming at though, depending on who he's facing, of course. So if he's facing you and you see a spell coming, you may be able to avoid that and get him out and get out of the way. Look at that, I actually even stun him. Oh no!
Oh shit.
The best way to survive this is to slap some of your allies onto a Guardian shortcuts, and then have them do that whenever you see him coming up. Fortunately, I didn't have that hindsight. And now it gets interesting!
That is shitting bricks.
I shot bricks indeed! Man, did I get lucky here!
Indeed, your greatest challenge.
Now I gotta run around this field. That's essentially what you're seeing here. That is exactly what the fuck you're seeing here. And I managed to get him to bait away from the ground dasher.
Enough time for you to revive Persea as soon as you get the idea to do that.
Right, I have Zealous do that, says I'm going to be keeping him stun locked with Lloyd. And we're in with the healing circle just to save her own ass. Oh no! So now I managed to shift gears over here and then have her do the energy tablets, and we're back to fighting Snuff. But that was a close one.
Yes, it was. But you recovered. Beautiful.
Oh shit! And here comes her Prism Sword. I get away, but Zealous decides, fuck it, let me try. Oh no!
Ooh, that's done for
And I just fucking missed it. That's why I hate unison attacks in this game. I'm never... Well, I mean, I personally hate them. I'm never good with them. Mass Devastation. That's basically the Diablo's axe talking. That's the axe talking, sweetie. You're fine.
You got something in your hair.
Oh, I see. It's the forces of light. Let's stuff that out. Ring Cyclone. Thankfully, I managed to jump over that with the Rising Falcon in due time. And here I am just trying to, like, keep him at bay. Down to his last 10,000 at long last. And here comes another explosion. Rain takes it like a chump. Not a champ, a chump.
Yeah.
I get her back up on her feet and healing her up. And he comes out with a Ring Cyclone.
There's no I in T, but there's
a
U in chump.
I guardianed up at the last second instead of going into a combo just so I could, like, bear the brunt force of the Prism Sword. Gravity won't ain't shit compared to what I've been hit with so far.
Yeah, I mean, how do you transcend meteors?
After that, where do you go from there?
Yeah, where do you go from there?
And he's out!
It looks like it is over.
Psh, it is over.
And I lost some grade on that, but honestly, considering how much grade the average people lose, I'm not even worried about it.
You beat the super boss. Who cares about grade?
Lloyd, you get an F. You know, fuck you.
I only stopped God.
Yeah, essentially. He is calling. Nebulimi.
Nebulae.
Isolation it. You can tell right at the end.
What's wrong with the fucking text?
They fucked up right at the end of the game. Like, you can tell they were tired. And just somehow we managed to dispel the incoming darkness in Persea.
Oh, because Colette should offer wings.
How? Red Bull?
Maybe.
The Devil's Arms caused this. It's not your fault. So now we actually gained a special benefit from beating him. Aside from burning the Book of All Evil. Rain, thank you. Persea becomes an empty soul. Her best title in the game. Buffs jumps up all her stats by 4 points upon a level up. Except for her TP, which I think is 3.
That's great, but could you get a little more depressing, please? I like my titles to be empty.
By the by, in case you're wondering, why did I get this if it's so close at the end of the game? It may as well not even matter. You'll find out when we get to New Game Plus. Well, not this time, but next time around.
Yeah. In another life.
When we take Kratos instead of Zeus. Anyway, defeating Abyssion also unlocks the seal of the Devil's Arms.
The seal of the Devil's Arms.
You may have asked yourself something earlier, and that is, if I got all these ultimate powerful
Why
weapons...
is this game still going on?
No, well, aside from that, you may be asking yourself, I got all those ultimate powerful weapons, why am I not using them? Because the Devil's Arms have 0 for attack power, innately. They power themselves up depending on how many enemies your particular character has killed.
This is like Vincent's,
They're Vincent's death penalty.
Yeah.
Mind you, since I've been using Lloyd throughout this entire time, Lloyd is going to fucking hurt.
And now we're in the library.
What happened to the Coliseum parts?
I'm sorry, no whoring. Coliseum parts is later.
Oh.
We're setting this up now.
Alright.
Well, by set up, I mean we're going to get an idea, then actually follow up on it part and a half from now.
Right. Because I was unprepared for this, per se. This here is the Book of Nibelheim. This is the optional dungeon in the game. Horrible cries are heard from that book at night. Wait, what? How does Lloyd know the history of the book when he wasn't even here?
If it's a cursed book, what the fuck is it doing out in the open like this?
Research! Why do you guys have it here in the first place? We'll find out about that later. Because truth be told, I'm a little unequipped to go in there. And now we managed to finally finish off the Lumen talks again.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's very scatterbrained when it comes to skits.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm kind of find odd about Tales games in general. Why do I get this skit? Why do I get this skit? How do I unlock this skit? Unlocking them all is a fucking nightmare of graces.
You know, it's almost as if maybe you do so many things at once and the skits just can't keep up.
The game shits to bed.
Yeah.
It's time for the Coliseum, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as Lloyd figures out where the fuck he's gone.
I'm here. Is it true? The Coliseum? Is this the Coliseum?
Spiky haired. Yeah, I'm no clown.
Yeah, seriously. I've been insulted. You're part of the problem.
Yeah, exactly. Here's what you basically gotta do. Go fight, go win. You lose, you die. Always, now there's 3 tiers. The beginning, the intermediate, and the advanced. You have to do the, you have to do them in order. However, you only have to do the advanced course with each of the participants to get their ultimate items.
And you also get different titles.
Right. They'll give essentially what is the same buffs. +4 to all stats except for the TP, which is +3. Except for Persea. She gets hers from Abyssion. Now we're Lord Irving, the Eternal Swordsman. I could have done this earlier, I was just like, nah, fuck it.
Alright, now for the Coliseum.
You can't use items. So, you gotta be extra safe. Unless you're like me and you're packing a Nibelheim, in which case you're doing 1,000 a pop. So,
Yeah.
fuck you.
Now, for the sake of Let's Play, we're going to be showing you the Coliseum with Lloyd and I believe... Well, no, we're showing off Lloyd and we're showing you the process of unlocking special battles.
Right.
But what Matt did off-screen was also... Because the number of fights that you do and who you fight are exactly the same, no matter what character you choose. So we're showing off the matches you have with Lloyd, and then all the special things you can do after doing so. But we're not going to be showing you doing it again with Genus. Every
The only unless you change the editing up, I think I wanted to at least show off the dragon fight with each of the characters. Do we still have that in?
No, we don't.
You took out all 8 dragon fights?
I took out the dragon. It's the same dragon.
I know it's the same dragon, but yeah, like each character has to fight him differently. That's also where you get each of the items.
No, at that point I would have left it in the entire Coliseum, which is 2 hours. It would have been 4 parts.
All right, then I guess we just shelved that out then.
No, we still show the dragon fight with Lloyd.
All right.
If you want to give like different character
But
strategies
here's
for
the
a
thing: I
character.
also triggered Rain's Mystic Art in the fight.
What are you talking about?
When I fought the dragon with Rain, I unwittingly triggered the Mystic Art.
What Mystic Art?
It was the Mystic Art that I ended up slaying the dragon. I did by complete fucking accident.
Ready? First aid! This payback! Light be thy sustenance and destroy the enemy! Sacred light! Perhaps it wasn't a fair fight.
What's going on here?
Tokunaga is apparently here to greet Zeus. I don't know. By the way, Tokunaga has a very white glove scene on fucking Disney characters. Time for the intermediate class.
And really, the only difference between classes is the strength of the enemy.
Right. Don't mean nothing to me except with me and my Nibelheim swords. Did I ever change the name title on Lloyd on one of these?
I believe you do.
Ah! Thumbnail image. It's a total misunderstanding, you peeping Tom. How do you imagine? How do you show your face in here after that? Ow! Fuck you! I'm poking your eye out, bitch.
You son of a bitch, bringing boxing gloves to a sword fight. Are you mad?
Yeah, seriously. By the way, the swords are now wiggling
Yeah.
and lively.
And they won't shut up.
Kill your family. Kill your family. Kill your family.
I'm a peeping Tom too.
Just hop right on over him with Rising Falcon and pummel the fuck out of him from the back.
Show him why it's a dumb idea to be wearing a coffin in a Coliseum fight.
Hey, it's one way to fight. Dynasty Warriors, you fight with a fucking table. I shit you not. Look it up. Feather magic is still the same thing we fought earlier. Rising Falcon or any sort of attack brings it down to the ground, then you can just wail on it at your own leisure. Goodbye. Anyway, that was 2. By the way, I'm convinced with one of them the red sword could be a really good thrusting weapon. The other one looks way too squishy.
Yeah, it looks way too flimsy.
Sasquatch.
We found it.
Very unique here, unless you can find it somewhere else in the world. I haven't been able to find him on the world map anywhere.
Well, we fought the white equivalent, which I think was the Yeti.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is just plain old Sasquatch.
Because you can't be a Yeti and the fucking sun's out. That's just silly.
No, that's ridiculous. And that takes care of the intermediate class.
Right. Now, here's the thing. When I'm going to go to the advanced class, I would be talking about it. I would show it off in better detail with each of the characters, but we kind of edited them out. You're going to want at least the miso stew. You're going to want to be at least level 80 or above. You could probably do it earlier if you're really good with the mage fighters. And you're going to want an accessory. You're going to want the accessory that restores your health at 3% per random, not random interval, but 3% every given minute or so. You're also going to want like the warrior accessory on him.
It's nothing.
40 hit.
Oh, that usually means it's something.
Of course. We'll worry about that later. Right now, we're in the advanced class. Pricey shit to enter, too. Now, Lloyd's gonna have the easiest time with it because I'm fucking cheesing with the Devil's Arms. Now, here's the thing, though. Lloyd's the only one that has that many kills to his name, so only his Devil's Arms are really sufficiently powered up. Everybody else is just, eh. Once again, the Peeping Tom takes center stage. I love that.
Mr. Chuckle fuck himself.
I really like this is usually the big stumbling block for the mage fighters. Because it's a 2-on-1. Not like it's really, you know, I'm faring any better.
Yeah.
Get him out. I'll deal with that chuckle fuck right now. And
Mage fighters have to deal with range, 2 enemies, and casting time, I suppose.
Yeah, and they're not good at any of those. So you're gonna have to get either. You're gonna have to get a specific setup for Genus that allows him to not be interrupted, while at the same time doing either spells or just trying to figure out when to actually cast a spell and when to go in close quarters. This guy here is a fucking joke.
Booyah.
And that's all he takes. He's water elemental too, so he could just probably like set up something to absorb his attack power. Go get it, Tommy boy. You have no idea how many times I fucked up against this thing with Colette.
What's the problem with Drake?
Nothing, I was just being a jackass and running into his fucking fire breath. He's actually a very unique monster in the GameCube version. You can find him out in the world map, and if you were but he was very, 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 very hard to find. And if you found him and beat him, you got room bottles that way. Only monster in the game that relatively drop him like that.
Yeah, after the, way back, way back, in one of the earlier parts, after we fought that unique plant enemy in the forest,
yeah,
we never really ran into an encounter like that ever again.
There's another one in Torrent Forest, I just wasn't able to find it.
Oh, what was it?
It's the same thing. It's not the name. It's not the name of the bulbous plant. It's named something different, but it's the same spray. I just never was able to find it.
Do you happen to know the name?
Ice. Nah, I don't fan. But whatchamacallit? Ice Warrior has received a notable buff, and he's actually a big stumbling block along a lot of people who try to do this.
Oh, this guy looks new.
Yeah, he's the Dragon Knight. He's the final boss of the Coliseum for everybody. He'll either jump up and do a fire breath, he'll swat you with a halberd that has unfair range and whatnot, or he'll shoot fireballs at you. Ow!
This punk bitch.
Usually when he jumps up in the air, that's your cue to like run under him or get past him or something.
So his only means of a long-range attack is the halberd, and not the fireball?
No, short range, you mean. He has a fireball for range attacks as well. Ow! But I fucking hate that halberd. It's really like his worst attack. Fireballs aren't really helping my case out either. I have no idea why the hell I'm not bothering with the tech trees here. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Good old Tiger Blade. And with that, we've conquered the advanced class. For Lloyd, anyway. Lloyd now gets the Sword of Swords title. And he also gets the Valkyrie Saber, which is his strongest thrust weapon in the game. He also gets the Chronos symbol on his first time.
And again, everyone that does the Coliseum does get exclusive titles.
And weapons.
And weapons. Oh.
Hey, Celeste. Oh, she wanted to come out here and see her brother.
I'm an illusion.
You didn't see me. Totally you.
Alright, now at this point, you have to do the Coliseum again.
Right.
After that cutscene, does it matter who you're playing as?
After that cutscene, it really doesn't matter. I do it with Lloyd because I'm most comfortable and I have the Devil's Arm to cheeser. Goodbye.
I was just warming up.
You're always warming up, Lloyd.
Yeah. Anyway. Fuck, dude!
Oh, you sassy bitch!
Well, then
I'll
here,
give you a
fight
new
it.
title, sassy bitch.
So now we have to fight Celeste,
The sickly Celeste.
who will kick your ass. She's actually here's the thing about Celeste. She can be one of the toughest opponents you'll ever face. If you're not good at jumping over her.
Okay.
So what's going on with her? What's Celeste doing?
She has Ice Magic available to her. She has Freeze Lancer and Absolute. She has Prism Sword. She has Prism Sword. She has Ray and Holy... I think she has Ray and Holy Lance. I'm not too sure on that. She can hit you with her sword. She can wind up a magic spell and hit you with it called Meteor Stars. So she can basically lay down a hell of a beating on you. And she can also really do some high damage. You wouldn't have known that by that battle, though, because I just cheesed the fuck out of her with Devil's Arms.
That's called progress.
That's called cheating. I feel dirty, but I was at a point with this playthrough where I was like, I love the game, but I'm getting way too far in with this, so let's just wrap it up.
Any reason why she wanted the challenges?
You'll see. By the way, for those of you interested in whoring, the 2 women in the lobby count with Zealous, so you're going to have to bring him in there and use the Gigolo title to get those 2 as well.
Gotcha.
Celeste wanted to go travel with her brother to Chosen and keep him safe as well. Celeste wanted to beat everybody in the Coliseum to recognize her strength and bring her along too. Celeste really does. They really do love each other. It's just like the circumstances and whatnot have made it really strained between them. Aw.
But the things always will allow her to come, though.
Duh. I wouldn't either. Believe you me, it goes real deep into that shit if you looked it up online.
So she was always a sickly child?
Yeah.
But because of an X-Sphere, she's able to
Fight again.
do better things. Yeah.
Right.
And she was initially going to be the Chosen.
Right. No, I don't hate you. What was I doing?
Listen.
He was trying to gather his thoughts. Now, if you've killed Zealous off, I think you could still do this with Kratos, and Celeste will come after you in revenge.
Ah, different reasoning.
Right. Thing is, though, is that, I'm pretty sure the Kratos version has a cutoff point. Which is either, I think, because it's been a very long time since I did the Kratos route. I think there's a cutoff point with that prior to the Coliseum. Because once that happens, you don't get it back. But when you defeat Celeste, you get something called the Last Fencer, which is the strongest longsword in the game. And you get the Elemental Tiara for the ladies.
Oh, okay.
But didn't we show off the group battle?
What group battle? Oh, we're not done yet.
Oh.
Yeah. I can't control what you do, Matt.
I can't control the editing. I don't know what's going to be shown off and what doesn't. So it's like, oh no, you...
No. I can only do so much when you decide to leave the area, because you're leaving to go save. You're leaving to go save,
okay.
but you also get a skit. So I was like, oh, I can't skip the skit.
Alright. Do you still happen to have the footage from the...
What, the rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Could you at least edit in Rain's Mystic Art?
Yeah, if I can find it, yeah, sure.
Alright.
Yeah.
Because that was like one of the big things I was going to joke about here. Because I triggered the Mystic Art, and I have no idea how the fuck I did it. Oh, next thing I knew, Rain's doing the big Mystic Art finale, kills the Dragon Knight, and I go, okay, I'll take that.
My prayers have been answered. I saved the world.
Praise Mythos. Wait. Everybody gets one, Rain. Don't betray me. By the way, the whole point of that skit was Zealous getting teased about Celeste following behind us after all this time. And now we get a very important title. You paid visits to all the ladies in the world. You fucking whore.
How does your penis not fall off yet, Zelos?
Because I'm the chosen. And he told Hilda.
Oh.
Who just granted us the title Gigolo.
It's all come to this, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed. All the whoring is paid off.
Come.
Good pun. Too bad it's not stronger than my Princess Guard title or my Grand Champion title. Still, it's pretty good stuff, though, regardless for HP and TP and stuff.
Well.
But Grand Champion beats the shit out of it.
Yeah, look at that. You get
so it's all for naught.
You get buffs in every area with Grand Champion. God damn.
A stronger buff at that.
Yeah.
I did it with all the characters. We just didn't catch it off screen. Sheena. Ah, damn! I forgot the other titles. Oh, there we go. And now when you do it, once you manage to clear out the advanced class with Lloyd the first time around,
yeah,
you gain access to group battles. You can take 3 characters with you. I pick Rain and Zealous because I pick Rain and Zealous because Rain you're gonna want for the healer, and Zealous because he's a valiant little whore.
Yeah, and Zealous because he's my gigolo.
I wonder if I could have used that title in the fucking Coliseum. Give it up for the Gigolo, Zealous Wilder.
Give it up for the Peeping Tom, the Gigolo, and I don't know what else.
Professor.
The Professor.
which sounds like I know what you're thinking too. It sounds like it goes for a great bar story. So a Peeping Tom, a Gigolo, and a Professor all walked into the Coliseum. That rod Rain has there is one of the best in the entire. Is the best she gets in the entire game outside of her Devil's Arms. I just used it in this battle because it looks really nice. I wanted to show it.
It really does look nice, yeah.
I forget the name of it, but it's there.
I don't know what it does, but I like carrying it.
More humans out. More humans again. Just go right after the sorceress and take out the rest at your own leisure.
I like the detail here where when you're fighting human or human-esque opponents in the Coliseum, their bodies don't fade away.
Right.
They're just knocked out.
The swords are still spinning now.
Yeah. Mine's stuck on twirl.
Zealous is wielding the Last Fencer. Which kind of reminds me of Soul Calibur, another another Namco reference.
Yeah. And hey, you can say the Lloyd's weapons is sort of like Soul Calibur and Soul Edge, so to speak.
Essentially, yeah.
Well, no, Soul Edge all the way because they're evil-looking weapons.
Yeah. Boink! Blam! These are some very dormant wild fish life. I think you can use items in the Coliseum this time, or is it only in the cameo battle? Thank you. And zap.
Just as I expected.
And that's them. Who's next?
He totally should have had nightmare quotes.
Yeah, seriously.
With those weapons on.
But it wouldn't fit Lloyd.
This is gonna be cake.
Spectres and Grim Reapers. We fought them earlier, so of course they got a damage. They got a stat buff. Ow! I just got 1-2'd by a ghost.
1-2 from behind.
By a ghost.
Yeah. That was your Saturday morning.
Are you okay?
Blam!
That was so easy.
It really was. And the final team battle for the Beginner Cup.
This is gonna be cake.
I just stood there and took that.
You want to see something strange and mystical?
Ow! 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 Ah! And Lloyd just got one night in China.
Oh.
I'm convinced that thing's like a goof on the moat myth. There's like some terrible evil monster hidden inside a coffin or something like that when it comes to moat. I don't know the full myth to it. I just remember the Persona variant, where it was just basically, or the Megami Tensei variant actually, where all it was a giant coffin. Reached out, showed its arm, and hit you with magic.
Oh.
That was the Beginner Cup. Now it's time for the Advanced class.
Oh, no intermediate party class?
Nope, not this time. We're ready, Freddy. Let's open it up. So once again, a Peeping Tom, a Gigolo, and a Professor walk into the Coliseum. And now we're led by the Grand Champion. That's so cheesy. I guess they all have certain quotes for that.
Not much of a
Beast, Ogre, and Druid. Of course they're not gonna do, of course the Druids ain't gonna do anything special as long if you let them, so just knock the fuck out of them. The Beast Ogre, remember, is still technically considered human class. Hey, don't kick me in my jewels!
He doesn't look
Huh?
No, Space Mouse cool.
Oh, not even a contest.
And that's round
I think
one.
Zealous is the only one that recognizes how much of a grind you did.
Essentially. Hey, hard work pays off.
Yeah.
You guys part of a gang?
Now it's time for boars.
You kidnapped these people, you son of a bitch.
We kidnap people, we kidnap boars. Exotic wildlife directly from Heimdall.
Johnny calling them people is the first problem.
Exactly, you're part of the problem. As thus everybody in the Coliseum ate well that night. That's round 2. Round 3.
Not much of a...
Red Mantises and Feather Magic. And they got to jump on me, alright. Meanwhile, I just sort of let Lloyd get fucked up like a dickhead. Ow! Damn! I'm good at this game, I swear! Nobody likes a spoil sport, Mr. Manus. The kill stealer.
That wasn't too bad.
Hey, don't be so stew!
Number 4.
This is gonna be...
Cutlass and Evil Teddies.
Evil teddies.
They did. They cast magic too. I think they're wind magic though. Still weak to light magic.
Did we run the teddies earlier?
Evil Teddies?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember where. There is an area in the game you fight them, I just don't remember where.
What is the context for evil teddies?
Monsters possessed by evil.
Yeah, but I mean, what area would you fight evil teddy?
I'm trying to remember.
I'm trying to remember too.
Because I know, I could have sworn we did fight them somewhere else.
Yeah, they didn't have that texture though. Maybe they would just look like run-of-the-mill teddy bears.
The first ones did. These ones are different. I don't remember
Yeah.
how they are. Final battle. Son of a bitch! Anyway, he's actually a real joke without his magic. Here's also the thing, too, you could do as well, but a way to cheese some of the Coliseum issues. Use Inspect Magic in the Coliseum to gain the Inspect data for the Dragon Knight. Which is what you're going to need to do to fulfill your bestiary. Ow! I didn't like that much, you jerk.
What?
The Druid casts a spell that always sounds like that.
Oh, okay.
And that's that.
Team Battle Mania.
Yeah. This gets Lloyd a new title. Which is basically, the Tactical Leader title.
More like
And-
Lloyd did all the fucking work.
We get 50,000 gold in the Extreme symbol. But now we get some special challengers. Which is the hardest battle in the entire game on Mania difficulty. The average Tales series cameo battle. Merity from Tales of... I'm tempted to say Eternia? It's the one that stars Reed. Gar Kelvin from Tales of Fantasia. Tales of Destiny. Oh my god. Ganonban. Because I have that game too, and that's where the fuck I saw him from. I just said the wrong one like a dickhead. Use Magic Lens on all 3 of them. Merity, I don't know where she's from, so feel free to fill in the gaps on that one. It's probably one of the few Tales games I haven't played.
Well, I can't do the research here, otherwise you'll see it on TV.
Right, but Gar Kelvin, Tales of Destiny, and the other one's the female brawler of theirs from Tales of it's the one that stars Reed, but I don't remember the name of that game. Merity is the mage. Taking her out quick can absolve a lot of magical woes that befall the party, but don't run off the other ones yet. Because Farah is really quick with the combo potential and the beast arts. Gar will alternate between wind magic, I think wind magic, because his Swordian is the Ictenos, the Sword of Wind. He uses a lot of arrow techs. He also likes to use an hourglass. On harder difficulties and above, they are not above reviving their members with life bottles.
Oh. Well, you know, as much of a pain in the ass that is,
Like I said, somebody just went and revived Merity.
well, I like that design philosophy. It's essentially one party team facing another party team.
Right, it makes sense. It's just a
Yeah.
pain in the ass when you
Yeah.
actually go through with it. And I just got caught by Arcane Strike. Ow.
Can every one of them use life bottles?
Yes,
on the
they
other?
can.
Okay. Oh, I
And
wasn't
Merity
sure.
just decides to break out the fucking... not Merity. Farrah decides to start whipping out the goddamn Mystic Arts.
Yeah. Oh, I asked because there are sometimes
Oh, it's not a
where
Mystic Art, really. It's just more fucking painful.
there are those battles where when you're fighting against a group of people, that only one of them has access to the life spells.
Right.
In this case, the life bottles are an item, so everyone has access to it.
Right. Not to mention that Gar, as I said this earlier, can also cast Hourglass, which is the
Yeah.
last thing you really want to fucking see happen in the battle, as that causes a stop on the party.
Matt, you were top of the Coliseum.
Huh?
You were top of the Coliseum.
No, I'm actually inside of it. So anyway, that's kind of it with them. You get special items from each of them as well that you can only... Two of them I think you can only find there. One of them you get from Gar himself. Gar's item drop is the armor that gives you... For the males, that gives you defense against, if I remember correctly, Dark, Earth, Ice, and I think Lightning or Light. One of the two. But we'll find out what we're doing in the next part. See you guys then, alright?
The beefiest of beefers.